Sarah, the Green and Gold Open, you had to be pleased with the amount of alumni that came out, showed up, and actually participated in some of the events.
Very much so. We had, I didn't get an actual tally, but we had at least like 40 alumni out there, probably quite a bit more. And at least about half of those were actually competing in the events with the current team. So that made it a lot more fun, and it made our heats and flights bigger and fuller and more competitive for our current athletes. So overall it was a big success. It was a great weekend.
And maybe speak to how important it was. You got to honor past All-Americans, Marissa with her national championship.
Yeah, it was great to have all of those All-Americans back. Two of them are currently on our coaching staff this year, so that's pretty cool. They're obviously already here in town. And then we had 3 more that were able to come back from out of the area so that we could honor them for their performances last year. Last year was kind of a historic year for us, getting 7 All-Americans in one season and having our highest national finish that our program's ever had on the women's side. So it was pretty special to be able to have them back in town and just to honor them and say thank you, and also to let our current athletes meet them and see that these are people who recently just graduated, and they were in the same place as these freshmen are 4 years ago, and just to kind of connect to that success and that history, and make it hopefully more give them more confidence that they can get that within their career here, that they can qualify to nationals and hopefully become All-Americans themselves. So that was very neat.
Any standout marks either in the throws and the jumps and in the running events?
Definitely. Let me think back to the meet. Our hurdlers all did very well. There were several PRs across the board in many different events this weekend. We lost our timing system due to a power outage about halfway through the meet. So some of the times we had to switch to hand timing, and it's hard to know how reliable some of the times are with hand timing. So we think we did really well, but we're excited to get into the next competition down in Stanislaus, where we're going to have hopefully a full meet with fully automatic timing, and we'll know for sure that all of our results are reliable. But a few things that stand out. Braden Leach ran a very strong 600 meter. Because it's a short distance, it's not the full race distance, it's kind of hard to translate specifically what his time would be, or to convert it to an 800 meter time. But he was on pace to blow up his previous PR. So I think he ran very well. Tatiana Gillett ran very well in her 2 distance races. Daniel Toll and Dustin Solomon ran very well in their distance races as well. They both went 1 and 2 in the 12 and the 2 mile. In our throwing events, you just spoke to Jared, who won the shot put, and Janelle, who won the hammer throw. But we had a handful of strong marks in those as well. Lily Bankus took the shot put and the discus throw. Trying to remember, switching over to jumps, we had a few athletes that hit some PRs. I'm failing to remember all of them right now, but overall it was a very strong weekend. We were very happy with it. It's a great start to the year.
Okay, and maybe speak about any kind of preparations that are taking place for Chico, for the multi-eventers.
Yeah, so we hit the road tomorrow for the Chico multis. So right now we're kind of in recovery mode from this past weekend to try to get these guys and our one heptathlete lady to get them fully rested and recovered so that they can go in on Thursday and Friday and compete in their 7 to 10 events. They're pretty much, in terms of physical preparation, there's not a whole lot you can do in the days before the meet. So it's more just about mental preparation and trying to make sure that they're recovering and that they're healthy so that they can go into that meet, feeling like they're at 100%.
Cool. I didn't have anything else.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.